This is WYMT Mountain Sports, your home for the Kentucky Wildcats and local high school sports.
The National Football League down to its version of a Final Four, and tonight we know who will play in Super Bowl 49 in February. The NFC Championship in Seattle, Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers taking on the Seahawks. First quarter, no score. Rodgers throws. Wrong guy. Richard Sherman picks him off. Don't throw in his direction. Seahawks turn on offense. Russell Wilson, he's picked off. Clinton Dix, almost a pick six. He's down at the 4-yard line. Pack have to settle for a field goal, though. Under 6 seconds to go now in the first quarter. Packers up 6-0. Rodgers back at it again. Wide open is Randall Cobb. He was in the hospital last night for about 3 hours. They thought he had appendicitis, but he was fine, and he looked fine there. Packers up 13-0. They were up 16-0 at the break. Second half, same score. Seattle faking the field goal. John Ryan throws a 19-yard touchdown. Instead of 3 points, they get 6 points. Fourth quarter, 5 minutes to go in the game. Pack still lead 19-7. Wilson picked off again. Fourth interception of the game for Wilson. First quarterback with 4 interceptions in a conference championship game since back in 2003 when Peyton Manning did it. Seattle gets the ball back, and Wilson is in. One possession game, 19-14. Seattle has to onside kick it to try to get it. They do. Chris Matthews. He's there. He comes up with the ball. Seattle has a chance. And when you have Marshawn Lynch on your team with a chance to win it, you give it to him. Marshawn, 25 carries, $157 on the ground, plus that score. They go for 2 and get it, 22-19, but a little too much time on the clock. Green Bay comes out, drives down the field. Mason Crosby kicks the 48-yard field goal to tie it. We got extra football. Overtime. Seattle wins the toss, gets the ball first. Wilson fires.
Seattle's going to the Super Bowl. Jermaine Kearse.
Seattle wins the NFC Championship 28-22 over Green Bay. Patriots versus Colts AFC Championship game. Winner plays Seattle in Super Bowl 49. Secretary of State John Kerry on the field pregame. Tom Brady ready to go for the Pats. A little soggy one in Foxborough. First quarter. New England punts. Josh Cribbs back to receive. All right, I got this. Fair catch. Oop, no, I don't. Bounces off his chest. The Patriots recover, and they will capitalize. 6 plays later, LeGarrette Blount, he's in. 1-yard score. 7-0 Pats. Still first quarter. Same score, Brady to James Devlin. Boing, boing. I'm getting into the end zone. Another 1-yard score. The Patriots are the AFC champs. They will play the Seahawks in Super Bowl 49 on February 1st. The 10th-ranked UK Hoops team in Baton Rouge, Matthew Mitchell's team, facing yet another tough test this afternoon at LSU. Wildcats haven't won at Pete Maravich Assembly Center since 2010. Midway through the first half, Michaela Epps out in front. And Kentucky leads 17-14. It would be UK's largest lead of the game. Just before the half, Daniel Ballard buckets. She led LSU with 25, Cats trailed by 5 at the break. Second half, Epps drives, misses. Lene Harper with the putback, 16 points, 15 rebounds for Harper. Cats down 10, Epps cuts it to 8. She had 10 on the game. Later, Jennifer O'Neal from the wing. She led Kentucky with 19 points. UK still down 7. Next UK possession, Bria Goss. Same spot. I like it here. The triple. Good. She finished with 12. All right, under 10 minutes to go now. Alexis Jennings. This is how you pad your stats. Missed once, get the offensive board and put it back. 11 for Jennings. Cats are within 4. Tied at 62 now. Sheila Boykin drives, scores. Let's go, a minute to go now. Kentucky down 79-71. Harper gets the steal, puts it in. But it was a free throw shooting contest from there on out as Kentucky suffers its own second loss in the conference, 84-79. Perfection is still alive, though, for the Kentucky men. The top-ranked basketball Cats now 17-0 on the year after a 22-point win in Alabama Saturday. The Wildcats passed the road test in Tuscaloosa with flying colors, and over the past 2 games have looked like the dominant team they were in the non-conference season. John Calipari has gotten back to platooning, and it appears to be paying off, but he still expects there to be ebbs and flows going forward.
I just hope that we're good enough to win if we're not playing great. And playing great for us is just about energy. But the one thing about platoons is, that means all 10 guys had to be in the tank. Because if it's only 5, I'll play with the other 5. And you notice what I did today. We went with Andrew, Tyler, Devin, I can't remember who the other 2 were. And I just rode those guys for like 5, 6, 7 minutes. And the game kind of went to 25 or whatever it went to. And I'll do that. So if 5 guys don't show and they're going to have a bad game, guess what? You won't play that much.
All right, remember early in December when all the talk was Devin Booker and his shooting slump? Those days are a distant memory. Since missing 9 straight three-pointers, Booker has hit 20 of his last 28 attempts. The freshman has been shooting with a ton of confidence in conference play and once again led the Wildcats in scoring Saturday in Alabama with 13 points on 3 of 6 from long range.
Whew, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. I mean, plus he's building his confidence.
It's like I'm shooting into the ocean now, and it's really coming easy for me. At the beginning of the year, I started out in slumps, and I kept telling everybody, shooters keep shooting. That's what I did, and now it's falling. So,
people talk about us offensively like we stink offensively. I mean, if you compare it maybe to our defense, it's not quite there, but it's still our efficiency's in the top 10 or 12 in the country.
All right, next up on the schedule is Vandy. Kentucky is back at Rupp this Tuesday night, 9 o'clock tip time against the 11-6 Vanderbilt Commodores. Live coverage of the game on the SEC Network. Meanwhile, history made at UPike today. Jackson Hussey records the first triple-double in UPike history, 20 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. The 4th-ranked Bears defeat Ohio State Mansfield 110-77. UPike is now 18-1 on the year, which is also the best start in the history of the program. Makari Brooks chipped in and led all scorers with a season-high 33 points. Next on deck, we go to the high school game. The Southwestern Lady Warriors, they are absolutely balling. Hear from head coach Stephen Butcher on his 14-2 team. The Leslie County Lady Eagles are headed back to Frankfort to play in the All-A-State tournament. Leslie defeats Owsley County 67-44 Saturday, but despite the 23-point win, head coach Mark Collett did not like the way his team shot the ball. A chunk of the points came from the free throw line. Good news is they play good defense.
I felt like our defense has been really well all week long. We just got to continue shooting the ball. We spent a lot of time in practice, repping, shooting the basketball. We got to continue doing that. And we're getting good looks. My shooters just got to keep shooting.
So Leslie County is happy, and over in the 12th region, Southwestern may be even happier. The Lady Warriors are now 14-2 on the year, reeling off 6 wins in a row, including 2 games over the weekend with Pulaski County Friday night and Harlan County Saturday. Second-year head coach Stephen Butcher likes how his club meshes on the floor this year.
I'm really proud of the way our kids have accepted some new roles, kind of shifted some things around. I'm really proud of the way that they're playing for each other. And for me, it's much more in my comfort zone as opposed to last year, where it was kind of just making sure that we were all ready to play just one game. Now we're all in it for the long haul. When you get older, more mature as a player, you realize you don't have many more chances to go for that glass slipper. And, this may be the only one we get for a long while, so we're going to try to take advantage of it while we can.
Speaking of Southwestern, Matt, the girls, number 2 in the Mountain Top 10, likely to stay there. But I will say this, as a teaser for tomorrow night's 11 p.m. sportscast, the Southwestern boys, after dropping 2 straight games, 1 to Pulaski County, 1 to Madison Central, they're no longer number 2. You have to find out tomorrow at 11.
All right, Jamie, thanks a lot. We'll be right back.